Hey fight fans, let's break down a high-stakes flyweight clash features rising Japanese star Tatsuro Taira taking on the undefeated South Korean prospect Hyunsung Park on the UFC 108 main event. Both fighters bring elite grappling skills, promising a high-paced technical battle that could shake up the flyweight rankings. Tatsuro Taira holds the record 70-1, one of Japan's brightest MMA prospects. Taira is known for his exceptional grappling, slick back takes and smooth transitions on the mat. He will face Hyunsung Park. He has 10 wins and 0 losses. Park, undefeated and composed, is a versatile striker with sharp boxing and confident movement. He gained attention through dominant performance on road to UFC. Let's find out who holds the edge on different aspects using 10-point must system. Striking. Park has crisper hands and better overall striking flow, using footwork and timing effectively. Taira has improved but still prefers to set up his grappling with strikes rather than engage in extended exchanges. 10-9 Park. Wrestling. Taira's chain wrestling and ability to create back exposure make him a constant takedown threat. Park's wrestling defense hasn't been tested by someone with Taira's relentless grappling focus. 10-9 Taira. Jiu-Jitsu. Elite back-taking ability and smooth transitions make Taira one of the best submission specialists in the division. Park is solid on the ground but doesn't have the same submission arsenal. 10-9 Taira. Stamina. Taira maintains his pace deep into fights despite heavy grappling sequences. Park's cardio is good, but his style is more measured, whereas Taira has proven he can scramble and control opponents for all 3 rounds without major drop-off. 10-9 Taira. Chin. Park has yet to be seriously hurt in his career and shows great composure under fire. Taira is durable but has been hit clean in exchanges before. 10-9 Park. KO power. Park clean boxing mechanics generate more stopping power, especially in counters and combinations. Taira is more about positional dominance than knockout shots. 10-9 Park. Height and reach. Taira has a notable physical edge, standing slightly taller with a 70-inch reach versus Park's 66. This helps him keep range when needed and shoot from safer distances. 10-9 Taira. Experience. While Park is undefeated, Taira has faced stronger opposition on bigger stages and learned from diverse challenges, giving him a slight edge in experience. 10-9 Taira. Final scorecard. Taira 77, Park 75. This fight is a battle of styles. Taira's elite grappling and reach versus Park's sharp striking and composure. If Taira gets to his game early, he can dominate with takedowns and back controls, hunting submissions. Park's best chance is to keep it standing, use footwork and capitalize on striking exchanges, except a fast-paced technical fight with plenty of scrambles. Now let's analyze possible fight outcomes from least to most likely. Park wins by submission 5%. While Park has solid grappling, submitting Taira, an elite submission specialist, is highly unlikely. Taira wins by KO or TKO 5%. Taira is not known for his knockout power, and his striking is primarily a setup for grappling. A stoppage via ground and pound could happen, but is the least likely outcome. Park wins by decision 15%. If Park can stuff takedowns consistently and use his reach to control range, he can outstrike Taira over 5 rounds. However, this requires near-perfect defensive grappling. Park wins by KO or TKO 15%. Park's sharp boxing and power advantage give him a path to hurt Taira if he can keep it standing. A counter shot during Taira's entries or an accumulation of damage could lead to a stoppage. Taira wins by decision 28%. If Park's defensive grappling holds up, Taira can still control positions, rack up ground control time and win on points with superior positional dominance. And my prediction, Taira wins by submission, 32%. Taira's backtaking and finishing ability are elite, and Park has not yet faced a grappler of this caliber. If Taira gets dominant position, early and rear naked choke or transition-based finish is highly possible. Final note, the most likely outcomes are Taira by submission or by decision, as his grappling advantage is significant. Park's best chance is to keep it standing and use his striking, but stopping Taira's takedown chain and back control is a tall order. Now let's make game plans for both fighters. How TatsroTaira can win. First, establish takedowns early. Taira needs to immediately test Park's takedown defense, shooting doubles and singles to set up back control. Quick level changes will force Park into defensive mode from the start. Second, take the back and hunt for submissions. Taira's best finishing weapon is his back control and rear naked choke. He should work to secure hooks during scrambles and patiently attack the neck rather than rushing ground and pound. Third, use reach to set up entries. With a 70-inch reach, Taira can jab and feint from distance, disguising his level changes and keeping Park guessing. 4. Control pace and positions. Taira should avoid extended striking exchanges, instead focusing on positional dominance on the ground, where he has a clear advantage. 5. Trust cardio for late rounds. Even if Park defends early submissions, Taira can rely on his superior gas tank to keep chaining takedowns and winning scrambles into the later rounds. Taira wins if he secures consistent takedowns, establishes back control, and uses superior grappling to either find a submission or dominate rounds with positional control. How Hyunsung Park can win. First, keep it standing with footwork and distance control. Park must use angles, circling of the fence, and denying Taira easy level changes by staying active with lateral movement. Second, punish entries with counters. Every Taira takedown attempt should be met with uppercuts, knees, or stiff jabs to discourage constant shooting. Third, establish volume striking early. By pumping the jab and throwing combinations, Park can set the pace, forcing Taira to work harder for entries and taxing his energy. Fourth, sprawl and disengage. Instead of accepting scrambles, Park should sprawl hard and immediately circle away rather than grappling with Taira on the ground, where he is at advantage. 5. Mix body shots and low kicks. These attacks can slow Taira's movement, making takedowns easier to see and defend as the fight goes on. Park wins if he stuffs takedowns, wins exchanges with clean boxing, and avoids prolonged ground sequences, where Taira is at his most dangerous. Who takes the win? Drop your pick on the comments and don't forget to subscribe.